Hey everybody, thanks for watching. We got a 26 card submission here to go through. I'm going to try to start posting all these. I have 2 more express orders out right now. This was a 10-day order that was sent in January to the grip center that I use. I use Jim Mint. His name's Jared Landress. He has a Facebook page. I can give you a link for a referral. I can put that in the description of the video in case anybody wants to use it. Of course, PSA submissions are closed right now, but when they open back up, and then so I think they went to PSA this order about in the middle of February, and they came back to him. He received them on Friday, so it took about a little under 2 months for this order, but I have 2 more express orders that were sent to him the last week of January, and he sent them like February 2nd, and I still haven't got them back. And we collect, sell, buy, trade, sports, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, pretty much all things cards. And we've been buying for a while and never really graded it until now. I've followed along with people grading and just never had the urge to do it, but I've done pretty good with buying cards and trying to flip for a profit and collect, try to grow the collection through selling. So I planned next week, hopefully the other cards should be back, and I'm planning on doing those as maybe a blind review. These I looked at beforehand, and because I didn't really plan on doing a video, but I watched a ton of content, a ton of videos from other people doing it, and I thought maybe I should do the same thing. And I kind of wanted to bring to the like the reveals, showing exactly why a card got what grade it did. On certain cards that I bought the card and didn't pull it, I can maybe talk about like how much I paid for it, and I just want to go really in depth because I know that's something that would help me whenever I started grading, and if I can help other people, then that's what we're here for. That's what it's about. So we'll get started and go through these real quick. All right. So the first card is a Mint 9. So Louis Robert short print. You can see there's the tiniest speck of white on that corner. That right there is really it, other than on the 2020 cards, this bottom right corner, it being black, even if there's the tiniest bit of white, they tend to count for it. As you can see right there, there's the tiniest speck of white. So this almost all of these cards, I think all but 2 of these cards in this order were pulled by me. So I kind of got the math down where like buying sets and cards that I think I can open them and make the money back on, and that will help me grow with the collection if I ever do get a big hit. It's also more fun that way. You don't make as much money by buying retail, but it's fun. So here is the super short print from Holiday. We got lucky and opened 1 box and pulled the super short print with the necklace and the super short print in the same box. So then we went and bought like probably 20 more boxes over the next few weeks. But this got a 10. The only difference with this and the short print is the short print, I believe, is just the bat, and this one has the bat and the belt. But yeah, for our first 10, there's 26 cards total in this order. So here's some good ones right here. This is the 2011 Upper Deck Alex Morgan rookie card. We pulled these quite a while ago, and since we hadn't really graded, I waited way too long to send these in because these have came down just a little bit in the last week. The one sold on PWCC about 2 weeks ago for $1,800, then a sale at $1,500. So I think there's been about 5 sales over 1,000 in the last few weeks. And we got these back whenever you could buy the retail box that they came in for $30, and now that retail box is over 300. And this is a pretty low pop card. There's 155 tins at this time. I expect it'll rise a little bit because more people will be grading soccer with the 2023 Women's World Cup coming up. So I'm probably going to hold most of these because, I mean, Alex Morgan's one of the best female athletes of all time. She's really one of the best soccer players in U.S. history, men or women. And I think in the women's national team, she's like the 3rd or 4th all-time scorer. And like international period for women's soccer, she is like in the top 10 all time. So we sent in 7 of these. So far, we're 3 for 3 on 10s. 4 for 4. 5 for 5. And I was very, very, very picky on the ones I sent in. That magnifying glass I showed you all a while ago when I looked at the Louis Robert, I have it. And then I also have like the jewels that like jewelers use to see. I have a pair of those too, and that's what I use to look them over, just to be as thorough as possible. Because PSA, some people say they have a reputation for not grading as hard, but recently I've seen a lot of videos where they're grading like harder than ever, and I just wanted to be as thorough as possible, especially since there's new employees, new trainees, and if the card's not perfect, they may give a grade worse than it should grade. This one right here, that bottom right corner, is actually just like a piece of something that's somehow got in the case. The issue with this one is the bottom left corner. You can see that speck of white. I went ahead and sent this one because I felt like it was a 9, and it would also, so kind of my theory is, I don't know if this helps, is if I said 1 that maybe isn't exactly perfect, and then the rest I think are perfect, then hopefully that'll help the other ones get 10s. And in this case, I don't know if it was true, but it worked. So far, we sent in 7 of these and got 6 10s. And I think overall our gem rate was 67%. So this is one of the 2 cards that we did not pull. And this one, you can see that bottom right corner. But I wanted to send these in express. These were sent in express before the price change. They were $55 a card. I think now they're $95. If that doesn't change when they open back up. But I went ahead and sent it because I just wanted to make sure I had Patty back before football season in the fall. And with PSA, there's no telling how long some of the stuff can get back right now. And this one is the bottom left corner on the back, which is the bottom right corner on the front. There's a little bit of white, but I mean, still a 9 is about a $550 to $600 card. Sorry. So these 2 cards are the 2 we didn't pull from this order, but we did actually find a clearance box of these at Meijer back in the fall. People raided the shelf for the reset of like Mosaic basketball. And I happened to walk in right when they were doing that, and they all left, and they left a 2017 Donruss box on the bottom of the shelf. It was $16.88, and I'm just the type of person, I can't hold sealed wax. I had to rip it, and I got lucky in the second last pack, pulled one. It's not this one. I bought this one, but the one we pulled should be here hopefully next week, packed for being graded. Here's a Nico Horner. This, as I said, we bought a bunch of holiday boxes, and we pulled this. It's the super short print, sorry. With the necklace. I don't know really what the other 2 look like. I know he has one with the sleeves, and there might be another version as well. But I thought he was he was a pretty decent rookie. He wasn't one of the best, but I mean, I've seen a lot of people buying him last year. I think his base 10s are going for $50. So I figured a super short print even being the holiday set, has to still be at least a couple $100 card. And playing for the Cubs, if he does come up and figure it out, then I mean, we're good to go. He is starting this year in AAA, but hopefully we'll see him back up. This one is from Cosmic Eclipse. Just a beautiful card. I was so excited to get in on this one. My wife pulled this pretty recently. We had a bunch of Cosmic Eclipse packs we had bought and decided to send it in. They're pretty hard on these with this centering. I've seen, because the centering can seem to be off all the time. A lot of these will not gem just because the centering on the front is so bad on these full art cards. But yeah, the Cosmic Eclipse set is one of my favorite sets. This card, I don't know if I'm going to be selling this one because right now it's only a $350 card. And with Blastoise being one of the more popular characters and this being a secret rare, I kind of want to hold it because for those of you that don't know, Pokemon, they reprint sets for like a few years at a time. They have a certain amount of sets that they reprint at once. And this set was supposed to get like its last reprint, I believe this year is what I was told. And because of the demand for Shining Fates was so high on pre-orders and COVID, the holidays, is everything combined together, with the 25th anniversary coming up and all the stuff that's being printed, I was told that this isn't getting the amount of prints it was supposed to get. So I think Cosmic Eclipse could continue to go up. This one I was really excited to get a 10 on. I kind of thought it was a hair off center, and it's still well within the range. It's probably like 57.43, but it seems like high dollar cards, they seem to be more picky on. This card has came down a bit, but it's still just a beautiful card. We opened about 1,000 packs of Vivid Voltage and could not pull the secret rare, but was able to pull this, only one of them, and lucky that it got a 10, but just a beautiful card. I think this was bringing around $1,800 for a few of them, and then it came down to 600, and now it looks like it's down to 350 because a few came back. It's still not that many of them out there. It's still a hard card to pull. Sorry for the camera. I keep doing that. These cards right here have really taken off. The full art trainer, the girls. This one is from Rebel Clash. Just a cool card. This one is, I think, about $250 right now. And then these two, I was pretty shocked with the grades because I thought for sure they were getting 10s. I have about like 6, 7 of these that could have sent, but I thought these were the best two. I mean, no white corners anywhere, no print lines, no scratches, no anything. Centering looks great. I think the issue is, see how this corner down here isn't perfectly curved? There's kind of like a point to it right there where the bottom edge doesn't completely curve. When this one's not like that, this one's not like that, this one's like that too. You can see like the tiniest point right there on that curve. Otherwise, I couldn't find anything wrong with it, and this one's the same way. See, there's just a tiny little point where it doesn't curve all the way around here and there. So I've heard that some of the ones that are miscut and not perfectly rounded can get harsher grades, but I just didn't think that was really a big deal since most cards are like that. But apparently they're counting off for that now. So, and PSA has been, they kind of had a reputation there for a while and like not grading as hard, but I think they grade pretty hard from what I've seen from recent videos. I watched Card Collector 2's reveals, Trading Cards More reveals, a few more, and I've noticed people have been getting harsher grades than normal recently, which I think is a good thing, honestly. I feel like it is good for the PSA brand to not just give out 10s. So this one is about $500 card because these cards, for them to take it off, I mean, it is a beautiful card. I love the On the Sun and Moon sets, the full art cards, I love the kind of like rainbow to them. The new full art ones don't have near that amount. Like if you've seen the Pikachu a while ago, it has it, but it's kind of more like all the same color. Versus this one is like a rainbow. I think that one's awesome. Cosmic Eclipse set. Cosmic Eclipse is an amazing set. This one is off center, left to right, and so I knew it would get a 9. But I sent it because I thought, hey, if this one gets a 9, maybe this one can get a 10, and it got a 9 too. Centering left to right is pretty good. It's top to bottom is a hair off. The top border on these is usually a hair smaller than the bottom, but this one is probably out of the range. But I sent it anyways, and then that right there is just a piece of dust on the case, or in the case. But yeah, this is a heck of a card to get in a 10. It's about a $600 card. I was really disappointed with that, but thankfully we made up with a bunch of other cards. So we got this one. Green's Exploration. This is from Unbroken Bonds, which is also an amazing set. My wife actually pulled this, the Charizard Secret Rare, and the Blastoise Secret Rare, all out of just a few boxes. So we got very lucky. The Charizard and the Blastoise should be back in one of the next 2 orders. We have some amazing cards in the next 2 orders. We have some Fernando Tatis rookie autographs, Mike Trout, early cards, Carmelo Anthony rookie, LeBron rookies, a ton of Pokemon cards, Legend of Blue Eyes cards, all kinds of stuff. So subscribe and stick around for more. And then these are all, the rest of these are all the same card. One of these did get a 9. As you can see, it's off center, left to right. But like I said, I kind of try to pick the best 5, and then I have about 10 of these. I picked out the best 4, and then the next best 1. And I sent this one anyways, even knowing that it would probably get a 9, because I feel like it solidifies that the other 4 are 10s. I don't know if that makes a difference, but it seems to work out for me in most cases. This card comes from the pink 10s. I bought as many as I could back when they came out. And I mean, for $20 for the 10s, it was 20 to 25 depending on like the Walmart. I don't know why they were different prices at different places, but $20 to $25, and I looked it up at the time, and a PSA 10 was about a $150 to $200 card. Now they're about $225. And so my thought process is, if I buy 10 of those 10s, if 3 or 4 of them get 10s, then I'll make all my money back and the packs are free. And that's kind of how I view some of these things. That's kind of how I feel like the Champions Path set with the Charizard promo is just trying to find ways to maximize your money. And it seemed to work out pretty well so far. And then the 5th one. So yeah, we sent in 26 cards, and we got 17 10s and only 9 9s. So I was very happy with that. But I want to start posting more videos on YouTube, more content like this, as well as some showing you how I make profit doing this. I don't do this solely for profit. I love cards, and if you don't love it, it's kind of hard to make profit in it. You need to be somewhat passionate about what you're doing in order to make money, but take the profit and put it back into cards to help grow the collection, grow the profit, and compound it all. And like most of these cards right here will be for sale, but the Alex Morgans will be held, like I said, because I just want to hold those for the World Cup, and then I'll probably keep the Blastoise Secret Rare and a couple other cards. But the rest of them, you can message me on Instagram. I'll have that in the description. I'll have eBay name in the description. I'll post a link to that. I get my cards graded by Landress. He is Gymnet cards or Waxpack on Instagram. I will include a referral link in the description for that. It's not valid right now because PSA isn't accepting submissions unless it's Super Express. He said you can send him Super Express right now, but when they come back, you'll be able to use that. So, but yeah, stay tuned for more. I'll be getting a couple other big orders in hopefully next week, and I'll post those videos up, and then we'll try to get some other things going. So if you can, like, subscribe, and help out a ton. See you next time. Thanks.